Would you like to be able to tell if you are speaking to an intelligent person or not? If yes, let's find out how to do it. Psychologists have plenty of professional tools at their disposal to check the level of intelligence of a person. However, there are some signs that can help you establish the level of intelligence of another person. The first one is seeming laziness. To an untrained eye, a highly intelligent person may seem lazy, and this is because intelligent people have a need to contemplate on what they have learned. Very often it may seem that they're just lying around doing nothing, walking around doing nothing, but in fact what they are doing is analyzing and processing information that they've learned. Would you call it lazy? Another thing is ability to work in a mess. Highly intelligent people do not necessarily need perfect order on their desk and in their office where they work. They are perfectly able to work even in a total mess. What is more, they are able to benefit from this mess, as in certain situations it's going to boost their creativity. Another thing is daydreaming. Creativity and imagination, they are both very strongly connected with high intelligence. In one experiment, people were asked to observe one object for about 5 minutes. And brain activity test showed a huge brain activity of those who were daydreaming while observing this object. By the way, have you ever been called lazy, a muddler, or a daydreamer? Maybe you're just a highly intelligent person. How would you like that, huh? Another thing is dark humor. In general, it's a well-established fact that intelligent people tend to be witty and have a good sense of humor. Granted, sense of humor is something highly subjective, but dark humor, gallows humor, black comedy, this is something that intelligent people often have in common. Why is it so? It's not entirely clear. According to one popular conception, even being able to understand dark humor requires from us much more intellectual activity. The punchline in this type of humor is very often not so obvious and sometimes absurd, so it's not accessible for those of us of lower level of intelligence. Another thing is low level of aggression. There is a strong correlation between high intelligence and avoiding aggressive behavior. It works the same way with language that we use. There's a theory that highly intelligent people understand very well the social standards we are to follow, but also they are better able to control themselves. Intelligent people also feel less angry, less frequently. Do you remember what I've said about dark humor? Well, aggressive individuals most often detest dark humor and find it simply evil or making no sense. There is a theory that for an aggressive person, dark humor is just too real for them, whereas for an intelligent person, dark humor is merely an intellectual, creative activity, and that's it. There's no harm in it. Another thing is worrying. Highly intelligent people worry much more often than average. Perhaps it's because they notice more possible threats and dangers and they're able to predict some possible problems ahead. Important thing is that this does not make them particularly sad or generally anxious. They just notice some symptoms and scrutinize them to check the threats. Perhaps this is how evolution helped their ancestors survive all dangerous situations, who can tell? This aspect of the personality of intelligent people also means that they ruminate more often. It's connected with their overly active brain functions. It's not always so great to be above average, you know. Another thing is loneliness. In one of my videos, I talk about studies that showed that we feel most comfortably among the people of the same level of intelligence as we have. If this is true, no wonder that highly intelligent individuals are often lonely. This is because it is highly unlikely for them to be surrounded with people of their own high intelligence level. This is just a small percentage of society, you know. And another thing is that most of the society, consisting of average or below average intelligence, often feel uncomfortable in the presence of a person with extremely high intelligence level. Another thing is openness to new ideas. Highly intelligent people are usually much more open to new concepts and ideas. They also adapt much easier to their changing environment. They also have a strong cognitive curiosity and expose themselves more eagerly to new experiences. A surprising thing, perhaps, is the sense of rhythm. Highly intelligent people have a very good sense of rhythm and pace. They are often very good at playing things, playing instruments, so this is also related to rhythm of work. Is it a coincidence that many intelligent individuals play instruments? I would love to hear your opinion about it. Another thing is rich vocabulary. Intelligent people understand and are able to use more words than average people. Mind you, it's not only about using a lot of words, it's also about using them right. After all, even a person of an average intelligence would be able to prepare well to a job interview, learning by heart some complex words. The good news here is that we can boost our intelligence ourselves by working on our vocabulary, or even more effectively, by learning a foreign language actively. Now, does this sound like something you would like to do? Would you learn a foreign language to be more intelligent? Or would you encourage your child to do that, just to offer them this gift of intelligence? I would love to hear from you in the comments section. And if you have not done it yet, please make sure to subscribe to this channel just to be posted about all latest videos. And I'll speak to you next time.